Hey everybody, welcome back to the Henry Disc Golf channel. My name is Jerry. I am out here at Fairfield Park playing the gold layout with Franklin, but I'm throwing putters only. All right, guys, here we are on hole number one. Hole number one is a 305-foot par 3. I'm going to go with the pace. I only have 3 putters that I will throw in my bag. 2 paces, 2 AVRs, and 1 Sensei. And then I'll be putting with my EV7 Telos. Get in! Oh, that's almost parked.
Yeah.
That's almost
It's a good shot.
Get up there. Come on. Skip. Get skip. Nice.
Well, this is where my drive ended up. See if we can go ahead and get the first putt of the day.
There it is. Good putt.
Thank you.
All right, here's where mine wound up. No, I pushed it outside. All right, well, Franklin's taking a early 1-stroke lead, but hey, I'm only throwing putters.
Okay, welcome to hole 2. We got 390 feet straight ahead. I'm just going to throw it out there. A little bit of a fun fact, my best score out here is a +5.
Good throw. All right, here we are, going with the pace again. He says, fun fact, because I just shot a +5 out here with Jason using putters only last week. All right, so that's what happens when you pull it over a little bit. All right, guys, here are the results of my drive. Left here with about 120 to the pin. Slightly uphill, so probably will be playing a little bit more like 130.
Good up.
A little short, but that'll work. All right, so here are the results of my upshot. Tap it in. We did miss Franklin's upshot, but here are the results. Tapping in the par as well.
.646, okay. Welcome to hole 3. We got 646 feet straight ahead. I'm just going to be throwing a Valkyrie. And another, facts about how I play out here is I usually shoot about a +8. Let's get out of this shot.
That's pretty good.
Yep.
As I'll say for about 75 times throughout this round, throwing another pace. Little nose up, but that'll be center fairway. There we go. All right, guys, here are the results of my drive. Going to go ahead and go with another pace. Try to keep it wide. Put it in a spot so I can have a look at the basket on my next throw. And that'll work. Go ahead, Franklin.
So here are the results of my drive. Just like to go ahead and get this up close. I threw about 300 feet, so let's see if we can get another 300.
Oh, hyzer, come back a little bit.
That's the
bad.
straight one.
Alright guys, here are the results of my second throw. We're going to go ahead, try to put this out wide, let it crash down towards the basket. We do have a right to left wind here. That should be a putt.
Okay, here's the result of my second shot. For this third one, I just want to go ahead and put it by the basket like I did on hole 2.
Nice up. Alright guys, here are the results of my third. Should have a pretty easy routine putt here for another par. There it is.
Okay, and here's my tap out for a 4. Okay, we got 781 feet. It's going to go ahead and hook over to the left, and it is hole 4, by the way. Get some fade. That'll do.
Alright guys, going with the pace again. Just trying to get down to the bottom of the hill. And that'll do.
Okay, this is the result of my drive. I'm going to be throwing a Halo Valkyrie to the corner.
Basically to the corner.
Oh.
Alright guys, I outdrove Franklin just by a touch. But I'm also going to be trying to throw to the corner. As I step on it. Alright guys, so here are the results of my second throw. I'm going to go ahead and try to push the basket here with my third. Oh, I put that way too wide. Hyzer. Nope. Into the trees and dropping down. Tough look.
Okay, here's the results of my second shot. Same thing, I'm just going to try to match Jerry's thoughts.
That's a good throw. A little deep. This. Gonna go ahead and just pitch out by the basket. Take a bogey. Just because I really don't have a look at a run here. That'll work.
Okay, here's the result of my third shot. So I got a putt for 4, which should be par. Ah, that's okay. That's a long putt for me.
Alright guys, here's the results of my fourth throw. I'm going to go ahead and be putting in for bogey here for a 5.
Okay, here's my putt for 5. Welcome to hole 5. We got 484 feet straight ahead. It does get tighter as we get to the basket. So the goal is just to throw an upshot to the mouth and then go from there. Well, that's way out early. Oh.
Alright guys, going with another pace. Just trying to throw over the hill and let it just goes down to the bottom. That'll work.
Okay, this is my drive. I just got to go ahead and get it back up to the mouth. I'm going to be going with a Valkyrie here. That's bad. That's real bad.
Yeah, that could be path though.
Maybe.
All right, guys, here are the results of my drive. Put this possibly just flat and straight, have it hit the hill and ride up. See if we can put this under the basket. A little short, but that's okay.
Okay, I'm in jail, so let's see what I can go ahead and come up with here. Yeah, that was not going to happen.
No
Okay, that
bueno.
was a throw, and I missed. This is a little bit better. I like my chances here. Alright, well, I got a tunnel to the backside of the opening here. So we're just going to putt out towards it. Maybe not. We rolling?
Yep.
Okay. We got ourselves a putt finally.
Oh, good run. All right, guys, here are the results of my second shot. Have a look here for a birdie. See if we can put this in. Ooh, just over the top. All right, guys, here are the results of my missed putt. Let's just put this in for par. All right, guys, here we are on hole number 6. Hole number 6 is a 450-foot par 4. Basically, you want to go straight and then kind of down the hill, and then it curves back to the right in the woods. We're going to go with the pace. Let's try to put this on some hyzer. See if we can get to the top of the hill there. Have a look down at the basket for 2. All right, kept it on hyzer this time. It'll be a tough shot.
Okay, we got my red straight Valkyrie here that we're going to throw.
Oh, hyzer a bit. Oh, good kick. All right, guys, here are the results of my drive. I did wind up pushing a little bit too far left. So I'm going to go sidearm with a sensei. Just try to see if we can get it down the bottom of the hill in the gap, hopefully with a look at the basket for 3.
It's a great throw. Okay, so this is the results of my drive. I'm just going to get it to the corner and then get a shot up to the basket. More than likely be taking a par here.
It's a good spot.
Okay, here are the results of that upshot. As you can see, I got a straight ahead approach. So we're just going to take this AVR and we're going to just go ahead and pop it up there.
Good run. I had a good little backspin off of it. All right, guys, here are the results of my drive. Left here with about a 40-45 footer. See if we can go ahead and try to jump / step this in. No, just a little low.
Okay, here are the results of that upshot. I got a putt here.
Ooh, sneaking it in.
Yep.
All right, and here's my tap in. All right, guys, welcome to hole number 7. Hole number 7 is a 546-foot par 4. Going to go with the pace. Just trying to get this over the ravine and hopefully not turn it over into the woodline like I did the last time.
a good shot.
That may be pushing the water that's over there, though.
I'm going to be going with an M4. My goal is just to go straight at the trees that are in the center there that Jerry just avoided, and to get mine to go ahead and anhyzer a little bit. That's no good. That's probably water.
All right, we're good.
Okay. So this is the result of my drive. I did end up crossing the ravine. I'm just, having to make a pitch out here. So I'm going to be doing a little tomahawk, get myself in the fairway. Oh. Are we rolling now? Okay. We're going to go with my red Valkyrie after that pitch out. And we'll see what we can go ahead and come up with here. Like that.
Found it.
Yep.
That happens.
Yep.
All right, guys. Here are the results of my drive. Did push the water like I thought I would, but it is casual, and I don't feel like I'm going to get my feet wet here, so we're going to go with the pace. Try to see if we can just go ahead and put something in a decent position to get an upshot to the basket. A little tight. That'll be fine. All right, rock on.
Okay, I got my distortion in hand. I'm going to do a wide hyzer here after this hit tree upshot. And that's all I needed.
All right, guys, so here are the results of my second shot. We have a little ante shot up towards the basket with the Star AVR putting approach. Let's try to see if we can beat that tree that's by the basket. Give ourselves a look at a putt for par.
Alright, so here's the results of that distortion upshot. We're going to be going in the hyzer gap here. I'm going to throw it up kind of high so I can hit on the high side of the hill. That's in the tree. Oh, that's okay.
That's good. All right, guys, here are the results of my third shot. Looking at a par putt here. We're going to go straddle because the tree's kind of in the way a little bit. See if we can put this in for a par. And an ugly roll. Go ahead.
Oh, so here's the results of that upshot. Able to put it in, stop the bleeding.
Good putt. All right, and here are the results from that nasty roll away. Just missed the putt. All right, guys, here we are on hole number 8. Hole number 8 is a 200-foot par 3 up the hill. Going to go ahead and go with the pace. Try to put this on just a little bit of hyzer down through the gap. Try to see if we can push the basket.
That's a great throw.
Nearly ace in the white.
Okay, we're going to go with this DX AVR that I've had for forever. Super flippy, throw it on hyzer, and hope it flips up and starts to ante towards the basket. That's a big skip.
It's to the top of the hill.
So here are the results of my drive. I'm going to go ahead and run this because I can.
All right, guys, here are the results of my drive. I'm pretty sure that was a pretty decent run to the white because it wasn't high enough for the gold. But we're going to go ahead and try to put this in for a birdie.
I was able to put that in for a par.
All right, guys, welcome to hole number 9. Hole number 9 is a 262-foot par 3. You have to go over the OB up the hill. The basket is just kind of straight with a little bit tail off to the left. We're going to go with the pace again. Try to see if we can get it up by the basket. Don't be too high. And I think that's OB.
Yeah, I'm going to be going with a stalker here. I'm just going to punch it straight up the gut and get some fade. Oh, that's okay.
All right, guys. So I did wind up just out of bounds by a very little bit, but I hit the tree here that's inbounds, so we called it that it established itself over here. So unfortunately, I will be throwing for 3 here, but we're going to go ahead and try to put this either under the basket or in the basket with the pace here. And that's under the basket.
So this is the results of my drive. I'm a little bit back and I have a decent amount of guardian trees, but it looks like I have like an Annie forehand here that I'm going to try to take advantage of.
Get up. All right, thank you guys so much for tuning in so far throughout the round. Franklin is a +5. I am a +3 so far. With that being said, we're going to continue going with the back 9 here. You guys will probably see that in a couple of days. With that being said, have a great day. Make it good for somebody else. We'll see you next time. Peace.